Instantaneous healing. The body.
His books and videos are consistent bestsellers. They tap into America's fascination with natural approaches to healing.
Your body can do these things.
The interest in alternative therapies waxes and wanes in long historical cycles. That depends primarily on how well conventional medicine is seen as doing its job.
According to Weil, who has degrees in both medicine and botany from Harvard, conventional medicine gets low marks for delivering the kind of medical care Americans want.
People are very fed up with being passive recipients of authoritarian, paternalistic medicine. And many of these other systems make people feel that they are more autonomous, more in charge of their own destiny. I think that's a great longing of people today. Conventional medicine is now seen as being reckless, dangerous, forcing on people things that are toxic. It's become out of balance in its enthusiasm for external technological solutions to problems.
And this, Weil believes, is one of the reasons that so many Americans are seeking so many alternatives. In Los Angeles, California, Gil and Christy Gorin are waiting to be seen by a group of traditional healers, the Maoris from New Zealand. These healers use a form of deep tissue massage that they say clears out stored up bad energy that prevents the body from healing itself. If it looks painful, that's the point. The Maoris believe that's one way to heal. The Gorins are here today hoping the Maoris can help Christy get pregnant. They have already spent 3 years and $45,000 on 5 unsuccessful rounds of in vitro fertilization.
In vitro it's a business. You know, she would walk into an examination room and a doctor would walk right in and wouldn't say a word and then put her legs up in stirrups and put on a glove and examine her right there with never even saying, "Hi, how are you?"
Disheartened by their experience with in vitro, the Gorins are looking for a new approach from this group of Maori healers and their leader, Papa Joe. They are just one of 100 couples who the Maoris will treat for infertility during their 2-week stay in Los Angeles.
How you be?
I'm good. How are you?
Very marvelous. With Chrissy, she was full of anxiety, which allowed a lot of emotional blockage, which then transferred into a physical blockages that wouldn't allow pregnancy to happen. The body's got to cleanse itself before anything can happen.
Alternative therapists like Papa Joe believe that the mind wields power over the body. And to many of the millions who turn to alternative therapies, this attention to the mind-body connection is the essential ingredient missing from the care they receive from mainstream medicine.
We know all sorts of machinery that connects the mind to the body. When I approach a patient, you know, my thought is always, why is healing not happening in this person? You know, what's blocking it? Conventional medicine has become very narrow in its focus on the physical body. People are spiritual entities, they're mental, emotional beings.
We feel like we have a lot of good partners now. Rather than when we were working with the medical profession, we felt like we were really alone in that. And I feel that we're really close, and I feel that we're going to be successful.
Give yourselves a bit of space, a bit of time. It'll happen within 3 weeks. Don't go hard at it. You're both so tense. But if you let it happen from here, sweet. It'll happen within 3 weeks.
I really didn't expect to hear that. I expected maybe another 5 months. It just has always been another 5 or 6 months for me. almost a little unreal. Kind of like everything I've been waiting for could happen in 3 weeks.
Question is how to find that terribly important medical ingredient called hope. In alternative medicine, when they need something to be hopeful about, the messages are definitive, clear, very emphatic as far as I can see, and from what I've read, based on incredibly little scientific evidence.
1 year after their session with the Maoris, Christy is still not pregnant, but she's still certain they're on the right path.
If people were to look at this and think, oh, they're just hoping, we both feel like, what else is there? We've taken this into our own hands. We've done what we need to do to make ourselves happy and to feel better, so this is going to work for us. We feel very confident.